Viele liebe Grüße von uns allen aus La Jolla, Kalifornien.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen!
Wir freuen uns zu eurer Schwesterschule zu sein.
Hello, Buvake Grundschule Cottbus. We are honored to be working with you on the Butterfly Project, commemorating the 1.5 million children whose lives were lost in the Holocaust, and celebrating the uniqueness and beauty in every single human. La Jolla Country Day School is a community committed to inspiring greatness for a better world. This year, we spent November 9th, the 80th anniversary of Reich Kristallnacht, together as a whole school painting ceramic butterflies. Every La Jolla Country Day student, 6 years old through 18 years old, painted their own butterfly to represent a precious young life. We also gathered on our football field, joining together to form a butterfly made up of all of us. We listened to a musical performance.
Sweet as the breeze as it gently blows, the day away and the nighttime comes. Great are the wonders that silence shows. I fall asleep and I dream of the sun and my butterfly.
And we heard from powerful speakers.
Today, on this 80th anniversary of the horror of Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass, we are privileged to hear from our German friends about how they face their history and themselves. May their words grant us the strength to do the same, so we too may face our history, and that we may too face ourselves.
Stolpersteine, stumbling stones. They look a little bit like this. Apparently just stones used for pavement. But on the surface, they have little brass plates. On the brass plate, there's a text, always starting with "Here lived." And then there's at least one name, sometimes more. And then the dates of those lives. Men, women, children. And those stumbling stones are embedded in the pavement in front of houses, remembering those who perished because of the Nazi regime, remembering those forever. And as of August this year, there are 70,000 such stumbling stones all over Europe. Why remember? Because when the moral and ethical grounding gets lost, we need something and someone to keep us in the realm, in the framework that makes up our life together, no matter where we came from, no matter where we were born, no matter what our traditions are, no matter what our faith is, no matter what our skin color is. Living together needs intentionality. And remembering is one way of life together. And then stories. Stories, lives, stories which matter, stories shared to make up groups of people who just share their story. That provokes understanding. Knowing each other is the best thing that can happen. Whether it's through a letter, an email, whether it's through a phone conversation, whether it's through a coffee shared in a cafe somewhere, that is the best thing that can happen. You know, once in a while, I think we are left with the sense we are just too small and insignificant to make a real change in the world. That's not true. All of you here are unique. You bring something into this world which nobody else is able to do, because you are you. The problems of the world are huge, but together we are able to make a difference, to transform this world like a caterpillar is transformed into a butterfly. The 1.5 million children lost in the Holocaust did not perish in vain, because we are here and we remember.
We cherished our time together.
So I want you to take just a minute right now and hold someone's hand. That hand you're holding could be a hand of a boy, of a girl, of a Christian, of a Muslim, of someone from the Jewish faith, someone who's tall, someone who's short, someone who's different. But when you feel that hand, it's the hand of humanity. So as you hold that hand, please remember this moment. It's our work to find out what is wonderful about every person.
One of the most powerful moments on November 9th was when one of our teachers, Dr. Amy Parrish, read a lovely letter from your school to ours.
Dear students and teachers of La Jolla Country Day School, today on the opening of your Butterfly Project installation, our hearts and thoughts are with you. The Bewegt Grundschule Cottbus is happy to join you in the Butterfly Project. We, the children of former enemies, are connected in our aim to remember and honor the children who were killed in the Holocaust. It is our responsibility never to forget and to stand up against anti-Semitism, intolerance, and hatred. For us, butterflies are symbols of compassion and hope.
We were moved and inspired by your letter, and we're deeply grateful to have you as our sister school. Our students also had the chance to meet with Rose Schindler. Rose is a Holocaust survivor whose husband, Max, would have gone to your school, as his older brother did, if the Nazis hadn't forced him and his family out of Germany. Rose has fond memories of visiting your school with Max in 2015.
But it felt so good going there and seeing the picture of my brother-in-law on the wall. And the children were absolutely amazing, asking us questions, and they were very excited that me and my husband were there, my husband Max. He thought it was a lot of fun. It was really an unusual occasion for him to do that. How many people that went to school 70, 80 years ago, okay? And here they come to visit the school, and there are the children who are, 10, 12 years old, and they're asking all kinds of questions, you know. I think it's amazing. It's amazing to be in a place where you were all those years ago. To go to a country where you were born, where you went to school, and to see all these kids. When he left school, he was 9 years old. After age 9, he did not have any more education because he was kicked out of the school being Jewish. So I'm sure he probably felt like he was back home. You know what I mean? In the school. I'm sure Max felt very honored to be there and talk to those children.
We were thrilled to award Rose a high school diploma earlier this year.
Through sharing her life experiences, she shines a light on the path of treating all humans with dignity and is therefore awarded a La Jolla Country Day School diploma.
grateful to Rose and the whole Schindler family for helping connect our two schools. Together, we will carry on the mission that Rose and Max Schindler embarked on decades ago to make sure the world never forgets. Together, we will work toward a world in which all people are treated with dignity and appreciate the unique individuals they are. We look forward to working with you and getting to know you better.
Wir freuen uns mit euch zusammenzuarbeiten.
Wir sind begeistert, eine Partnerschule zu haben.
Wir wünschen euch alles Gute.
Wir würden uns freuen, euch persönlich kennenzulernen.
Habt Spaß!
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss!
Dankeschön for listening to my story.
Vielen Dank und bis bald.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wir sehen dich im Januar dann. Tschüss.